Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes in Scandinavia. So, the date is 4th of April 1814 and we are having a good time. Actually, as you probably remember, we have taken a lot of loans to build the mayor's palace in our capital, which is now the largest city on the continent. And I have to say that I finished pretty much all of my quests that I had for the game, all the while role-playing and enjoying myself, which makes it a great achievement for me. We could have gone much bigger, we could have done many more things, but yeah, I'm happy. So for the time being, my goal is that our well-advised queen that has been advised to build the mayor's palace to retain the largest city on the continent prestige for our capital. She will repay the loans, and once she is done with that, we are going to start developing our lands again. Now, the balance of powers didn't really change. The capital and the surrounding provinces are the best one, followed by Uppland, Dalarna, Småland. Even though Dalarna, I'll admit, is, could be much better off. It's mostly a rural province. It's our little wheat basket. And we've gained a couple of provinces here that do have some interesting potential. For example, Zukia seems like a place that could be worth developing, because it has some... Oh wow, it has a capital! Damn! Okay, so this one definitely has a potential. We should really invest in it. It could be the capital of the local... Well, it's Vilna. Okay, so this is the ex-capital of Lithuania. Interesting. And this urban province as well. Ravala and other. You guys also suggested that I rename Gore, but actually I don't think that's a good idea. I'll just leave it as it is. Even though, I get used to the name, so I don't really want to do anything with it. There was a request to investigate my two colonies, so let's look at them. This is Vinland. Vinland has some pretty developed provinces, actually pretty big. These ones far west just have a lot of people in them. Another really good farming efficiency. That's interesting. But the most prosperous provinces are Beofuk, which we developed I think that's the first colony that we ever had there even. Trade Dockland, Naval Arsenal, Merchants Quarter, Warehouse, and a Corporation Guild. It's actually a really big city there. And then Nunatsievut, which we also developed a bit, but the AI seems to be interested in it as well. So these are the two most developed provinces. There's not much else anywhere. Some local garrisons. Okay, what about here? Gnese. Okay, nothing really here. It's just fairly populated little provinces along the river. Now, what about New Denmark? New Denmark has the biggest province down here, which, wow, it has a merchant guild and a warehouse, but it's not the capital, is it? Nope. This province is a bigger city, but much less people. It's a port province, fairly good, and fairly nice. So those are the two colonies that we have. We really wanted to get some other, maybe go into Africa, but the game did not allow us for some reason. I still don't know what the problem is. So we'll develop our provinces along the coast and enjoy them. And we should maybe even look into subarctic islands. Yeah, there could be some development in Iceland as well. Regarding Europe as a whole, we are really quite developed land. With Lombardia, you know, this province being back behind us, and Portugal with Lisbon being a good one as well. Other than that, not much. Wait. Oh wow! Okay, I didn't notice Italy got such influence. They got parts of Aragon and even parts of what should be France. Interesting. Italy is a really big power player. They would ally with us if we wanted to, but I'm doing okay. Well, maybe not. There's a lot of possible revolts looming because I refuse to grant privilege to greater nobles and lesser nobles. But I'll just have to suck it. I'll just have to suck it up. Okay. So, the development you guys know about, and we also want to greatly increase our naval force limit because we're gonna get a steam frigate soon, and it would be a shame to not take advantage of that. So yeah. 12th of August, 1815. Our queen became skeptical, which is not exactly what I was hoping for, because we did have a possibility and actually a fair chance of converting some provinces. I'll leave the missionary there until our king takes over the throne, and we'll see. National decisions available, that's nothing to be concerned about at this point. Disputed successions either, yeah, we don't care about that. Condottieri, truces will expire with Commonwealth and Great Perm. That is all well and fine. We have 375 gold, actually 417 right now. We're getting a decent amount every month. I completely lowered the inflation to 0 and already repaid one of the 4 loans that we had using Öresund tollen. Our troops are all drilling, which is great because our army professionalism is now at 26.37, which finally took our base discipline over 100, which is awesome. Benign neglect. Humor. If it moves, tax it. Furthermore, apart from the building that's being finished, the mayor's palace, I have already found enough support to build the canal here to make a bit more food from the local farmlands, and I decided that I would like to do the same process in Uppland because I can, and it's a farmland and there's a lot of people living here. So let's do that together, shall we? So we have 248,000 people living there. Oh, we lost a bunch of manpower. That's interesting. So let's check the irrigation canals. We can pay it off, but look at that amount. We can contribute manpower, which I don't want to, but we can partner with a local estate. For 50 they would pay a half, and for 110 for 50 diplomatic power they would give 620, and for 110 diplomatic power they would give 1200. We can offer a bit of administrative oversight, and we can convince the locals to put in money as well. So let's convince the locals to give 25%. Let's partner with the local estate for 110 diplomatic power. And okay, we can again utilize the local wealth. Cool. So we're building a canal here now, and that's gonna help greatly with the farming efficiency. Actually, I don't know how well it is gonna work. Oh, what is this? Oh, Mamluks. They're rising against the Ottomans. And Damascus became independent. That's interesting. But I was going for the irrigation canals. These are extensive. Here they are. So farming efficiency is increased by 5%, rural population capacity is increased, capacity multiplier is increased, and there's a famine resistance. We didn't have a single famine throughout this playthrough ravaging our land, which is good. But still, I think it's going to be nice to, you know, develop the lands a bit more, seeing how they're going to work. The plague is over, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. And our population in our capital now is 671,000 with 791,000 urban gravity. While in the second biggest city of Europe, in Milan, the population is 591,000 and 760,000 urban gravity. Actually, I'm interested in where is Rome? Is it more south? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I always search for the two. Wow. Rome is just fucked. Look at that. They have urban development of 3. The Vatican. Local art and intellectual center. That's great. Latin Patriarch. Center of Catholic pilgrimage. But Rome itself is just a shade of what it used to be. The capital is in Milan, isn't it? Yeah, so Rome is just a city. We really did not develop it at all. Venice is another big city. Pavia, of course. Liguria is developed, and Florence. What's Palermo doing? Palermo is doing really nice. It's a really nice province. Anyway, as you can see from this map, Europe has been ravaged by the plague very heavily. You can see many of the provinces having severe trauma, spanning all the way to here. And if I'm not mistaken, China also had a huge amount of deaths due to plague, but I don't see it anymore. China is just a completely different world. Ming. Lana. Okay. Well, fuck! Yet another plague in Gente. Here. Let's hope this one will be... Oh shit, it's not. Devastating plague, devastating plague, devastating plague. Oh yeah, Riga is now a core province. Ain't that nice? That means we could start investing in it. If we wanted to. which we want to. Don't get me wrong, we want to, but right now we're not that interested in it. So let's see how this is gonna spread. It's all devastating. Fuck! Okay, this is not exactly great. This is not exactly great. Okay, we have some terrible plagues. A Protestant church refused to give permission. Oh shit, how can it be so bad? God damn it, this one is gonna suck. Is all this spread into Europe? Doesn't seem that way, but I'm considering that we might want to be prepared. Wait, what? We can't train the plague doctors? Why not? Okay, I guess it has to... The plague will soon be upon us. In the neighboring province... Are you joking? No, the game is not joking, and it really is really bad. It really is really bad. Come on, plague measures. Training plague doctors. Okay, let's hire plague doctors. Let's discuss closing of the ports. The burghers understand. And let's discuss restriction of trade. Fuck. Compensation. What does this do? If we restrict trade, we will close all trade center, but we will remove the extra plague susceptibility that trade center suffers. Okay, well, let's do that. Take the loan. There's not much... Wait. Okay, burgers will pay for it, and we're gonna give them tax holiday on a foreign coin. So let's see if we are ready for the next round of the Pale Rider fucking with us. Well, I won't lie, I probably severely overreacted. Europe is very lucky this time. I think it might be because of the province trauma everywhere. The plague pretty much has no one to kill anymore. We've had some dealings with it in the Baltic region and in southern Finland. Other than that, though, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe everyone took the plague measures, I'm not sure, but it's... Well, there are local places where the plague has grown in strength. But generally speaking, it's a very mild... Yeah, it's starting to get to us, but let's hope it won't flare up anywhere. So far I can see Portugal and Spain are the only one really badly hit, and then southern France. England and Ireland are lucky. Okay, we're getting lucky as well. So far it passed over pretty much every single place as far as I can see. Yeah, what about our capital? That's gonna be an important one. Okay, Orison-Tollen, we can immediately repay a loan. Yes, so we have 2 now. Which is good. Okay, it still didn't hit our capital, but it might happen any moment. Did it pass over? Still nothing. And apart from that, Africa seems to be okay. So the only really bad hit was Mexico and southern United States. Didn't even get to our northern territories. What about South America? Okay, didn't get there. What about China? Last time I saw it... Okay, nothing... Oh, no! Okay, the area of Indochina had some plague. China is okay. Wow. Okay, Japan, Korea, those are getting raped. Look at that. Oh, Japan hated... Damn, Japan is getting murdered. And actually, Japan is still completely split. The only bigger nations that I can see is Hosokawa. And up here, Shiba. What is this? Yoson. It's Korea. Interesting. And we could take the steamships, but we won't. Christian III of Estrid took over the throne. His good leadership skill and superior tactical knowledge will help us vanquish those that dare to stand against us. And he's an inspiring leader, which is good. However, he has no wife, so we need to address that immediately. Actually, he has no one. Damn. Okay, wait, do we have still the centralization? Oh, we do. Okay, let's get rid of that. I always forget about that one. So which nations do we have? Novgorod, we got Romansh of Hungary as well, Scotland and Italy. So that's pretty much everyone. So let's see if we can find some other people. Actually, I found that there's a function here, which was... Yeah, royal marriage. 4 would accept Aragon, Saxony, Castile, Tanzan and Maliwan, Georgia, Armagnac. Any one of these is of our religion? Nope. Saxony. Nope. What else is not here? Falkenstein. Alsace. Alsace wouldn't, but you know what? We're gonna deal with Alsace. We're gonna go with Alsace and improve the relation with them by... Wait, where were you? Here. Royal marriage. Neutral attitude, distance. It's a reformed one. Come on, give me that. Wow. Okay, which one are you? Pontus Arstov. Target own subject countries. Okay, you should be able to go there. Oh shit. We got Pomeranian separatists. Okay, we'll need to deal with that soon. But let's deal with Alsace first. I think it might be a good idea to just improve relations with them, and we'll marry them soon afterwards. Can we repay a wall now? No, it would be 664. Okay, very close. Anyway, I think this is going to be the end of the episode. We need to deal with these rebel scumbags soon, but everything is going well. Our capital has been spared from the plague. Actually, it hasn't. Okay, it still has no modifier there. But all of our provinces have been spared from the plague. We're doing good. The year is 1817. And we're going to soon take new technologies. And under Christian IV Estrid, I believe we shall be fine. We'll have to repay just a bit more, and then we can start developing our land again. So, see you in the next episode.